I'm Lucy Beednell, the Director of Advocacy at the ARC of Northern Virginia. In the time that I've been here, we've seen a dramatic rise in the number of inquiries we get from people with disabilities and their loved ones who are ensnared in the justice system, either as victims or as defendants. We've come to realize that folks with disabilities are significantly more likely to be victimized and arrested and otherwise involved in the justice system than typically developing peers. So we've spent a lot of years trying to figure out how to best support them. One project that we're particularly excited about is launching around comfort kits. Comfort kits are bags to help people with disabilities better navigate and stay calm through any kind of interaction with the justice system or first responders. The comfort kits are simple items that are meant to be affordable, easy to clean and use, intuitive, and great for anybody who's having a tough time navigating a really anxious situation. We'll take a peek inside one of the comfort kits now. Right away, you can see that there are pinwheels in there. These are meant to encourage deep breaths and pinwheel races. That's why we put 2 in there. So anyone who is in need of a chance to stay calm with officers can use them. As we joke often, just about no one who's interacting with police is doing it on their very best day. We all need a little bit of help sometimes. The next thing we hope folks pull out of the bag is a list of what's involved. It's just a reminder that these are there for anybody who's having a rough time. You don't need to worry about getting a diagnosis. You don't need to be worrying about the person with the disability disclosing what their particular needs are. The bag is meant to be handed over in its entirety to anyone who's showing signs that they're anxious, that they're frustrated, that they're having trouble navigating a situation. We're so excited to be giving them away to officers, along with tips on how to use them, how to replace the items in the kit if they need to, and how to add additional things to the bags if they have budget options in the future. The next item in the bag are noise-canceling headphones. For a lot of folks with sensory sensitivities, these are really great, especially if we're in a situation where we have sirens, maybe even sirens that can't be turned off, or we're in a chaotic situation when there's a lot of crowd noise. The noise-canceling headphones have an added benefit of applying physical pressure to either side of the head, which can be really calming. Next, we have very popular item these days, pop fidgets. Slight auditory stimulation there, a quiet pop, and a great distraction. I think all of us know that sometimes when we're really overwhelmed and anxious, just allowing some of that anxious energy to go elsewhere, perhaps into a fidget toy, allows our brain to calm down and focus on other things we need to navigate. We really liked these pop fidgets in part because they're silicone, they're easy to clean and use and maintain while being durable, but also really quiet and discreet. So if someone, for example, was in a situation in a courtroom or otherwise in a place where they didn't necessarily want to disclose how anxious they were, these are really easy to keep in a pocket or in a lap and use quietly. Similarly, we have click fidgets, which are much louder and meant to be much louder. Sometimes we feel like we need to take out our energy or aggression. We need to feel the results of those anxiety leaving us, and to be able to hear and feel that moving through us is really helpful with the click fidgets. They can be pulled apart and put back together, made into jewelry, all kinds of things to keep us calm and distracted in a crisis. All of the kits also have bubble timers in them. Really calming visual stimulation, easy to look at. Can you make the colors move? Can you make the items inside move? How long does it take to get to the bottom? Just something, again, to keep us calm and focused on something other than the situation immediately at hand so we can better navigate it. All of the bags have at least 4 silicone chews. These are a big hit in my household for anxious kiddos. When you've got that physical anger or anxiety inside of you and you have to have a safe way to get it out, being able to twist on these or bite down on these is a real relief. They can be sterilized just by going through the dishwasher and are easy to keep reusing because the silicone in them is incredibly durable and meant to stand up to being chewed. The last item that comes in every kit is a 7-pound weighted blanket. The weighted blankets have an incredibly calming effect, and if you haven't used one before, we recommend them for everybody just at home in your bed at night, but really fantastic for folks who are having trouble navigating a crisis. They're soothing, they're easy to have on hand. Ideally, a weighted blanket would be 10% of the individual's body weight, but to make sure that the kits were usable both for kids and adults, we settled on the 7-pound size so that they would be accessible to everybody and still provide relief to all. We are so hopeful that the Fairfax County Police will be able to put these to great use, and people with disabilities and anyone struggling with anxiety in a police interaction will be able to use these kits to better stay calm, stay focused, and stay safe.
Visit the Arc of Northern Virginia's website for more information on comfort kits and other public safety concerns for people with disabilities. Get fact sheets, disability identification cards, and more videos like this one. The Mid-Atlantic ADA Center's website has information, guidance, and training on the Americans with Disabilities Act. We encourage you to get in touch with your local police or sheriff's department to ask questions and share information about yourself and family members with disabilities.